Hello everybody. We've had some frost set in, but we've got these little flowers here. There's a lot I need to do. So, guess that's getting ready to come in there. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. And over here, there. Daffodils. Oh, daffodils. I don't know what you call those others. I have no idea what they're called. I know these are daffodils, but I couldn't tell you the names of the others. And we've got stuff coming in here like crazy. These are going to be very large flowering plants. They come up every year. You have to be careful where you step because there they are. Okay, the grass is coming in thick. And again, we have, I gotta be careful where I step. All of this is coming in. All of these are flowering plants too. Cedar tree coming in. I have cut it back and I'm going to grow it like a bonsai, I think. I'm going to try and keep it small. And more. This is a cactus that's coming in. It's harder to see here, but you can see it further down. And I think that's called some kind of red type of grass. It really turns pretty in the fall. It turns a beautiful color of shade of red. Right here you can see the cactus butter. This is a flowering cactus. It puts blooms out that are purple flowers. They're really beautiful. It's not out right now. And it's just showing you how good my grass looks. Let me see. We've got some flowering plants down that way. They're just not out right now. This is a blueberry bush. Got several of those. And the buds are blooming on those. Or there's buds out, whatever they are. Let's see, down here. I don't know what you call this bush, but someone told me one day it looks biblical. Those are thorns. And I mean, they'll grab you if you're not careful. Every one of them. Whole bush. There's a mahona bush back there with berries on it. You probably can't see it too good. That's the mahona bush. Okay, zooming back out. Got a tall myrtle. All this is pretty, but it sure is a lot to look after. And we had a yard that was over an acre, or right at around an acre. And wasn't as much trouble as this is. Camellia bushes here. I tell you, at our old house we had camellia bushes that went over 100 yards, I bet. Went all the way around the back of the house, which was 50 yards, up the sides, up one side. We must have had 100 yards of camellias at least. And camellias in the middle of the yard too. They're beautiful bushes. And the way we had it, they surrounded a chain link fence we had. And so you didn't see the chain link fence for all the camellias and sasanquas. We don't have all that here. Again, where they were located, you didn't trim them. The bigger they were, the prettier they were. Got some holly bushes there. Okay. I was thinking I might plant a garden in here, some vegetables, or year before last or last year. It was last year, that's right. Last year I planted some barley. And it was edible barley, and I think rye too. Grew up pretty tall. But the funny thing is the birds ran off with all the seed, because when I ride my bike. I'm riding my bike and I'm in line with my property. Oh, there went a little birdie. Hello, little birdie. Hello there. 2 cardinals. They were coming up here to see me. Almost got them on camera. Wouldn't that have been a sight? Yeah, I'm going to leave them alone. They probably want to nest up in there. There's a male and a female. Never seen a cardinal get that close to my face before. More camellias, sasanquas, I guess, camellias. Again, they'll be, need something else to plant. I don't know what else I need to plant, but this is a gardenia, and on the other side, I didn't take you over there, but on the other side of the porch where I didn't go, there's a couple of gardenia bushes over there too, and they put out white blooming flowers that are real fragrant. Smell great. It's funny because we had a lot of these bushes are the same bushes that we had at my old house. We had gardenias and camellias and sasanquas, and there's also a couple of azaleas on the other side, over there where the gardenias are, on the other side of the screened-in porch. Here, I'll pause the video and take you back there. I have to unplug. I have to go through the house to go through. Okay, I went through the house. It's dark in there, so I just paused it. This is the Mahona bush that's the same as the one over there. In fact, this thing came up on its own. Mahonas will spread from the berries, which is a perfect location for it. The birds knew better than I do. The birds put it there. Aha! Mr. Squirrel's been busy over here. Huh. Well, guess I'll leave it. I don't know what he's doing. Hope he knows. Digging up my yard. It's a holly tree I cut down by hand. That thing was huge. Let's see. Probably ought to gather all that up. Bunch it together so it doesn't spread out too much. This gardenia here, azalea bush. I've got an azalea here, another azalea, another gardenia, another azalea, and another azalea, another gardenia. Buddy, and I don't know what these things are over here. Really don't. That's the Mahona I showed you from the front of the house, from the other side. I zoomed in on it. So, all this is a natural area back here. There's a lot of water back there. Once you get beyond the woods, I'd say, I don't know, 200 yards, maybe 100 yards, somewhere in the 200 to 100. You'd have to go swimming. And then I wouldn't want to go through that water. This God only knows what's in it. Something will get you, that's for sure. It's swampland back there, and water running. But you gotta go back a good ways. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna plant here. And there's a space in the front of my yard, right at the street, that is bare, that I could plant something. Again, if I'm gonna plant a garden here, I don't know. Little birds are gone. Today's an overcast day. It's in the 50s out here. It's a real light rain. Really light. I'd turn you up to the clouds, but it'd get the lens wet. See, a week ago on this day it was snowing. Is that right? Yeah. And the day before that we had tornadoes. And the day before that we had a flood where it looked like I had the water, which usually goes back somewhere around 100 yards or something like that, maybe not quite 100. Somewhere around there. Anyway, I think I can see it from here. Let me see if I can zoom in too. Maybe it's about 50 yards, huh? Maybe so. Anyway, there was so much water back there that it looked like I had a lake back there. Again, it's not on this it's way on back a good bit of ways. In other words, it's not near the house. It's nothing I'm worried about. But areas that are usually the water was so high, the water table was so high, it wasn't raining real hard here, but it was north of here. They had a tremendous amount of rain and flooding, and all that water runs from north. It runs down here, and this whole area was underwater back there. I went over there with my bicycle. That's where I ride, and there's just mud everywhere. It's unbelievable. Let's see. So then we had tornadoes, and then we had the president come speak right after the tornadoes and all hit. I didn't get an invite. Hey, that's not fair. And then we had snow, and I lost my sight then for, I'd say, I don't know exactly, but probably 16 hours or something. I was blind. Couldn't see. Had a germ that attacked my eyes. Okay, everybody. Hope you're having a good Sunday. God bless everybody. God bless everyone. That's what my grandmother used to say. May God ever bless every one of us. Amen.